So here we are back in Europa Universalis, and we've won our war with Gotland, adding it back to our home country, and now we're just rebuilding again, as usual. Bit short on men, our manpower's run out again, but probably build some province improvements. Which one improves manpower? The armory does. Looks like the army is what we want. Okay, Muscovy is like threatening us, it's not great. Let's increase our manpower a bit. Muscovy's military strength is probably a lot greater than ours. The navy's probably nowhere near as strong. Unfortunately, we sort of need them to lose Ingermarland, but how we're going to achieve that, I'm not yet sure. Let's see who their rivals are. We're one. Lithuania and Kazan. Lithuania we have an alliance with, I believe. Yeah. So that's good. That's essentially the balance of power we're maintaining. Us and Lithuania together should be able to take Muscovy. In theory. Whether it will work out in practice remains to be seen. Okay. Oh, we want to detach from transport, I think. So we've got our 8 transport boats. We've got our 24 ships. We are building... What are we building at the moment? Building some sort of improvement, which it's not letting me zoom in on. So, let's check our force limits. So, we can have an additional 2 army regiments, and our fleet is still over the limit. So, ideally we'd want to capture a bit more territory. But currently we need to rebuild our manpower back up to, you know, at least 10,000, I think. Which is going to take quite a while. So we could speed it up. Chances are a war with Muscovy will come at some point. Their fleet is rapidly getting bigger, if that was theirs. Guess another armory. Need to get that manpower going up. Can invest in new technology. Excellent. Administrative tech. So we're making progress. Technologically. Military tech next. We'll have some big improvements, it looks like. And then we can maybe take the fight to someone on our borders. Is Norway still allied with Denmark? Or Denmark and Muscovy? Alright, I see how where this is going. So these 3 are now allied against us. Which means we're going to be surrounded. Which could be a problem. Also need to work on getting some more allies. At least we've got the military tech up. Which means we should upgrade. So I think these... Well... I think this was the period where Sweden were perhaps at their best. Militarily. Still waiting for numbers to build up. Norway's threatening us now. Maybe we should try and negotiate an alliance with the Hansa. Or am I already allied with them? Let's see. I am allied with... Yeah, Lithuania, Livonian Order and the Hansa. Okay. So we've got allies down here as well, which should keep Denmark slightly busy. We are going to have some issues though. If it's facing all 3 of them, that sort of military strength will be a problem. And not easily countered. Whoa, what's going on here? Muscovy is fighting with... It's invaded Lithuania. Why have they not called our aid? Don't know if we can deck, but I think Lithuania's in a lot of trouble actually. Okay, so our only ally in the area is actually in a fair amount of trouble. We've still got truces going on. What are our current truces? Maybe they've already worn off, that would be good. They're allied with Denmark and Muscovy. But Muscovy is busy. Yeah, I think we might need to deck to try and help Lithuania out. Need to distract them. So the way we'll achieve that is we will declare war on, I think, Norway in this case. Let's get our military spending up if I have turned it down, which I probably have. I haven't turned it down yet, that's good. My forces ready? Not quite yet. It's heading for the southern Baltic Sea. So we can catch his fleet at sea. Okay, guess we'll declare war on Norway. We're going for it. So now we're at war. Okay, of course we don't know who's back to yet. But we shall gather our strength. Prepare for battle. Looks like the hands are at least helping us. I need to stay here, don't I, to stop them from crossing. Though actually, the hands need me to stop them from crossing as well. Might need my second fleet to head down quickly. Ah, we've been stopped by the Danish fleet. Okay, that's alright. So we've got the hands are helping us. Okay, but we are at war with Muscovy, which could be a problem. Time will tell. We need to take Jamaatland as a priority, I think. Maybe it's worth recruiting some more merc units to achieve that. There we go. It's going to be a bit intense. It's an earlier war than we really would have wanted, ideally. Hansa should be able to keep keep Denmark's army trapped, I think. The issue really is, can I defeat Norway's armies before we start having trouble with Muscovy? Let's press the issue on Hålogaland, because then maybe we can claim it as well. Okay, we won the Battle of the Øresund, which is good for us, though our ship is in a bad state. So indeed our flagship's almost been sunk. Just a heavy blow. So we're going to siege Jamaatland, hopefully, though we can't see their army, which I don't like. Hopefully our military tech is superior and that should help us win. But it's hard to be sure. Now ideally we'd also make a quick grab at Ingermanland to cut the Muscovy forces off from the Baltic. We can't do that just yet. So our main army's all the way up there, which is fine. Recruit some more mercenaries. We have no leader for that army. I should probably save up and buy one. Apparently we're currently losing the war. It's a bit surprising. Not sure what's causing that. Maybe the hands have been blockaded too much. In which case I guess I should sail around and break the blockade. Okay. We'll order our main fleet round to break the blockade then. Be the first time we're emerging out of the safety of the Baltic. A bit risky. Exposing our fleet to unnecessary danger. Hopefully we can head back around. Sort it out. Okay, we're going to head up. It's a fairly large army. Well, our score's not going well. Is it because we don't hold Jamaatland? Is that the problem? Yeah, we need to hold it. Okay. We are working on it though. That should be enough mercenaries, I guess. Then we'll hire another general. Possibly. Let's see how much a general is going to cost us. Okay, it only costs military power, I guess. We've still got Bajon Toll, he could lead the army. Okay, our fleet's engaged. Let's give the army a bit of time to build up. Excellent. So we relieve that, which is good. His army is taking attrition, but he's also sieging effectively at the moment. You think we'll win the siege before he does? I guess it's not that likely. Though he has no technical advantage, except for maybe more men. Oh, he has got artillery though, whereas I don't. And he's got better leadership, I guess. A 2-4-2 leader is a lot better than my leader. What we'll do is we will detach some of the mercs, order them to join us. We'll take that force to take out the Lapland force. Because then we'll have much bigger numbers. Hopefully that will shift it more in our favour. Is this fleet okay condition? Yeah, the cogs are pretty good. Our Royal March of Lithuania has ended. That's not good. You see, they're getting slaughtered by Muscovy, but we're taking our chance to try and level the score in the north. I'm surprised the Livonian Order haven't helped me. Yeah, we need to push through here before these forces manage to get freed up. So Lithuania's in a lot of trouble, getting overwhelmed by Muscovy's armies. A lot of trouble. Let's go up there and deal with this Norwegian army. The world still, we only know about a very tiny amount of the world. It looks like they might be pushing towards the Hansa, which wouldn't be good. We are winning the battle in the north, despite their superior general. Invest in a new idea. Increase our colonial range. We'll save for now. That would be good, but we don't actually have any places we know of to colonize. So we won the Battle of Lapland. They're heading for Jmatland, which is okay. I think we'll detach some of our main infantry units. Get them to siege Haugaland. And get our 11k force to hold position in Västerbotten. Though actually, how big is that army running? It's probably big enough to cause problems in Jmatland, so we'll have to head to reinforce. Of course, Norway's spamming out men already. Apparently one of my units has low morale. This one. Which is bizarre because actually its morale looked fine a minute ago. This unit has bad morale. Oh, who knows? Okay, we need to charge down these hordes of Norwegian armies. Okay, that army's actually been wiped out. Which I don't understand. I don't understand that at all. I mean, we won the battle. But still. Someone's died. Our military advisor has passed away. We can't afford another one at the moment. Hope our general can run down these guys. Because their current ability to just run circles around us is quite frustrating. Who are these guys? Danish noble rebels. Alright, I was hoping they were Swedish rebels. But I guess it isn't to be. Okay, they've got a big army heading towards us now. Guess we'll add that force to the Haugaland one. Okay, we got Jmatland, that's good. Guess we'll gather together our men. Oh, there's pirates in the North Sea. And we need to deal with this Muscovy force as soon as possible. Gonna be a lot of running back and forth, I imagine. I think they're going to unite their forces to try and maximise their numbers and come for us. At least we distracted some of the people fighting against Lithuania. Might push them back, ultimately. Though it might be costly for us diplomatically. Yeah, we're going to have to recruit some more mercs. Okay, at least we got someone. Didn't get instantly destroyed though, despite our superior numbers. Okay, we'll gather up our army in Stockholm, if we can. There to face the might of Muscovy. We're gradually working our way through that place. Oh yeah, they're definitely headed in our direction. Okay, but we'll be gathered in Stockholm for when they arrive, for one climactic battle. Oh no, they're just going to park their army in a land, it seems. Which is a bit of an odd choice. He should not do that. But well, his decision. Well, we've got him pinned in there for now, which is good. Guess we could get our other fleet up to keep him on the island. This force is looking alright. What we could do is we could detach a few more of our mercs. To keep it going up there. Oh, the Hands are actually winning. They must have military tech superiority against Denmark. Which is very surprising. Where's Denmark's military rating? Can't remember how to check. It's 8. Oh dear. Hands probably are stronger. They have 9. Muscovy only has 7. So potentially we could take on Muscovy with its current tech disadvantage. Uh-oh. But this is a bad situation. He's already managed to build up a 10k army again. We're going to have to head back and try and engage that army, I think. In which case we'll want to put this fleet, split it in half and keep them pinned down. There we go. We can keep that army on the island. I don't mind losing the fortress there if need be. Don't know why he's flashing. He's trying to detach an army. Okay, we caught him on the hop. I was lucky. Yet more losses for us though. Our manpower will literally never recover. We won the Battle of Jmatland. So we should go and win the Battle of Lapland as well. We could head over to try and take Ingermarland. Once we're confident that Muscovy is running out of men. Maybe we need more money. Now's not really the time to build that sort of improvement though. It's a peasant war apparently. Which I'm sure is thrilling for them. So, Muscovy has about 10-12k worth of men there. It's going to lose a lot of guys. So we could dispatch another mercenary force to try and capture Ingermarland. Then our main force can regroup down in Stockholm, I suppose. There we go. I mean, they'll be back for us, don't get me wrong. Could still invest in that idea. Could bring down our inflation, or our interest. None of those are actually that useful for us. Got some revolts possible. Maybe it's time that we improved our stability, decreased our war exhaustion. Alright, those are both still max. So why are these people wanting to rebel? Oh, Jamatland. Okay. Somewhere we're just holding but don't actually own yet. Could do with a military advisor. If we manage to save up enough money. Guess more mercs is always the answer for us. Due to our chronic manpower shortage. We're more or less dependent on that. We still have this army pinned down, so I don't really need to keep this army back here. Okay, we'll soon have Helgoland. Ingermarland's one which we would like to have if possible. Just because it's really important to try and keep Muscovy cut off, I think. I guess they can go around the top, but I'd like to keep them out of the Baltic. Baltic's more my play area. Guess it's not absolutely critical though. It's just an option. And it keeps them distracted. If we can cap it as well, that'll give us a bit of a boost. It's expensive, all this fighting I'm engaging in. So why can't I get these guys? They're just too expensive. Oh yeah, they cost a fortune. Wow. Well, we'll have to think about that. Oh, Denmark's rebuilding its forces. We're definitely losing the war though. If we can get Helgoland, Jamatland and maybe Ingermarland, we'll be in a good position. Like the Hands are just storming their way through Norway now. Maybe we're going to have to give them something. I might reward them for their loyalty. Maybe they can have Holstein. Excellent, we've got Helgoland now. Ooh, dear. Didn't even see that force coming. That is not good. Guess it might be best to disband this army. And I guess we'll have to re-recruit some mercs. Well, actually, we can re-recruit them in Lapland. And Västerbotten. Okay. Once again, another battle with Norway looms. They just never seem to tire. I may have split my forces too much to try and engage on this many fronts. That's going to cost me. And one of my ports is actually blockaded. Which one? I can't tell if none of them appear to be being blockaded on my screen. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, he's going to siege Helgoland. He might even storm it, he has enough men. We have to build up our force in Lapland and engage them. The Hansa are here, mysteriously. Okay, we're going in. Come on. Is that a little bit further? Okay. We should be able to take them, in principle. Don't know what their military tech is. 9, so it's pretty good. Well, Gotland will turn to Protestant. Catholicism gains 3% reform desire. Uh-oh. Our costs have gone up. Gained a claim on Bulzan. I don't know where that is. Where's Bulzan? Oh, it's this one. Alright. Oh, we can't take that this time. Come on, get us in there. Looks like the Hands were going to give us a backup as well. Should help. Our force over in Ingermarland is not yet being counterattacked. Lithuania's like annihilating as well. Yeah, we're slowly converting, it seems. Yeah, we're going to convert to Protestantism, I think. Where do you convert? I can convert to Protestant, but not yet. I need to wait until it spreads a little bit more. We're going to have some unrest as well, unfortunately, because of it. We need to think about how we're going to deal with that. Oh, these guys cost quite a bit to take up on. It's cool the way they've limited your tech growth by having like an absolute ceiling to how much you can save up, I guess. It used to be that you could just ramp up your tech to like some absurd level and dominate. Whereas they've eliminated that issue. Well, we're actually not managing to win this battle. Even with all of our resources and high-tech gear. It's not enough. Muscovy's got like an 11k army. So we're keeping them busy. At least we've got half their army like pinned down on that island. They will take the castle eventually, but they won't be able to leave. We won the Battle of Haugaland incredibly expensively. Guess we can send our Merc force to seize the place, and our pathetically reduced army can head back to Stockholm. Yeah, we lost the siege of the land. It's a bit of a blow, but we can keep them pinned in. Now that army is not doing anything useful for them. Guess we need to recruit more mercenaries though. We are winning the war. Don't know what the Hands are busy doing now. Guess they lost a lot of men. Eventually they'll come back to stop us over here, Muscovy, which will be a problem. Still can't afford an advisor. Which is unfortunate, since we do want to tech up. It's not the end of the world. More administrative power for money? We can't actually afford it. So, we'll have to pass on that. Oh dear. How are we going to get our manpower back up to something reasonable? It seems to be virtually impossible in this game. Have to reinforce this army. These mercs. Is it worth getting the exploration idea? It's just nothing to actually colonize. I mean, look at this. Spain and Portugal have already taken up a huge chunk of South America. We're going to be late to the party. Did we lose that battle or did we win it? I guess we won it. Got distracted by the discovery of South America. See, they've just stormed over. It's pretty solid. There are some islands out here for us to colonize. Oh, that's just a speck of colour. It might be worth it. I'm not sure how far it would actually take us, plus 50% colonial range. Should consider it though. Disorder in Austria. What's that? Very dramatic. Oh, we've got revolt in Jmatland. Gonna have to deal with that when we get a chance. But after we've taken Trondlag, I suppose. Will Ingermanland fall to our forces? It should do. Oh, we got Trondlag. Excellent. We'll take out the rebel force next. Ooh. Even that tiny force is doing quite a lot of damage to us. Guess because the mercs aren't the same level as our armies. It's not ideal. Oh dear. Now there's a rebellion in Gotland to deal with. Might need to bring our fleet back over for that. That is a problem. What do they want? Independence? They want lower taxes. Well, it's an island, so it's something we can head back and deal with later, I guess. Meanwhile, our manpower hopefully will restore this army to some semblance of order. And then we can move it across. Ah, finally. Got a new tech. So our cogs have actually leveled up to flights. That's quite cool. Doesn't look like we've got any improved trade range though. I know we'll get plus 20. Not colonial range is what I meant. Oh, we'll get plus 100 at 11. That should be useful. I'm guessing the boats are better at crossing the big ocean. Well, that's all well and good, but it doesn't help us in this war at the moment. We have to keep an eye on these guys. We'll need to head back across if the main Norwegian army moves north again. Sadly, the Hanse is being overwhelmed by Denmark in the absence of their main army, which is unfortunate. But we should have controlled almost all of Norway by then. I'd quite like to control this part of Norway, but I think that's a long way off being achieved. I don't really care about these little islands. I guess this one would be okay. The Faroe Islands. I guess we can move this army up. Build up a mercenary force to retake the island. Oh, they moved across. That's a questionable decision. I guess they feel safer that way. Come on, mercs. I don't know why the Hansa keep sending their men over here when they're being attacked back home. Oh, we won another battle in Ingermanland. Army is being worn down, but victory is a victory. I'll take it. Okay, we've almost got an army. Can march right across because our ships are there, which is nice. Oh, it's the ones we captured which are being blockaded. I see. We're actually losing money at the moment, which is not good. Probably going to need to resolve that soon. What can we do to deal with that? It's probably all the mercs we're regenerating, which is costing us so much capital. The icy winter has set in. Religious unity. It's always a bit risky converting because that'll allow people to wage wars of religion against us. But we will be at the extremes of the earth, so hopefully they won't bother. We could get the national bank now. Reduce our inflation. Useful. Oh, we lost a battle, oh dear. Well, those mercs have failed me. Consolidate them. Get this guy down. Problematic. We might capture Ingham Island soon, though. On the plus side, and we have our campaign objective under our control. Guess we'll see how much it costs to take what we want. Let's get them off. There. I want the ship. I want the men on the boat to get off. Apparently they don't want to. What is going on with these guys? Are they actually broken? Guess we'll have to land them to find out. Has he got mercs in his force? No. Haven't got enough ships to actually let them get across though at the moment. Come on guys, we can do this. I do just need to bring the army down below the numbers. Well, he hasn't actually regenerated enough yet. And money I need to keep an eye on as well. Could gain a bit of inflation. Then we can get the idea to get rid of the inflation. That should help. I'm not losing quite as much money, but still not ideal. Winning that battle. It's a pity we split up between us and the Hansa. Denmark's having some huge rebellions at least. Should keep them busy. Okay, they've got an army moving out. Maybe coming for us. Let's recruit some mercs. And I guess we need some war taxes. There we go. Had to be done. Probably going to come after us, I imagine. It's not a bad army though, we've got plenty of elite units. Okay, he's going to siege Stockholm. That's fine. We'll wait for reinforcements. Stockholm should last for some time. Now we actually have some money. That should help. If we can take Ingham Island, we can withdraw this army as well, potentially. Although it would have to march a long way around. Though we could use it to relieve Gotland, actually. That's probably what we'll do. Depends on what their fleet is. 132. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. What we could do is we could split this fleet in two. Okay, Muscovy is set to peace with the Hansa. That's not ideal. We've lost their help. Then we can move this fleet to blockade them. This fleet can pick up our men when the time comes. Excellent. We've won the siege of Ingermarland at least. Oh yeah, that means that they can cross the river at the bottom. That is not good. Yeah, we might be a bit overstretched here now, actually. We will have to give up on that plan for now. Guess we can catch the Russian fleet, though. Since we've driven it out. What is this? Oh dear. Norwegian fleet has come. Gotta run. Yeah, this war's starting to see us overstretched now. Now we've lost the Hansa as allies. We needed that extra bit of men. Got revolt in Ingermarland. Where is that again? I literally can't remember where Ingermarland is. Or wherever it is, it's not causing us too many problems, I think. Is that over here? No? Alright. Whatever. With this army here we can hold off the Danes for now. Which means that we want to bring... Oh, it's a place we just captured in... oh yeah, that makes sense. I sort of think of it as St. Petersburg for some reason, but I don't even know if it's in the same place. Need to order this fleet back to pick up our forces. This fleet down south to stop them from reinforcing. Good. Okay. We've got that siege to complete. Actually, we could combine our armies and take out the force in Stockholm first. That'd probably be best. But actually, Gotland needs relieving first. Looks like they're not going to arrive soon, so we can probably afford to head back. Oh. That's okay, because we're planning on abandoning this whole scheme anyway. We must be getting up there in war score. It'll take them some time to reclaim this. I'd just like to deal with this rebellion. While we've got their army still pinned down. I mean, our fleet could be overwhelmed, because it is a bit scattered. But we'll bring some more men in soon. Currently we can just about afford this war. But it's starting to become a bit more tenuous. Is this war over? Still at war with Poland, Pomerania and Bohemia, but it's no longer at war with Lithuania, which I guess is an issue. That's good for us though. Cost of our ships has gone down, but we can't afford to build any at the moment. Okay, we won the Battle of Gotland. Oh, we need to move the boat back out. Forgot. And we can combine these forces and take out the force in Stockholm. In the meantime, I guess we can split this force to take both provinces, therefore limiting their ability to rebuild quite so quickly. Now what's worth more, 5 cogs or 5 warships? Probably 5 warships, so maybe we'll send them south. Okay, time to relieve Stockholm because its siege is about to be completed. Move this fleet down to rebuild our main fleet. And hopefully we can take out this force. Yeah, I think we've got them this time. Yeah, this is looking good. Devastating them. Let's see where they're fleeing to. Currently headed towards Hälsingland, so maybe they're fleeing all the way up to Finnmark. In which case we'll dispatch our mercenary forces to go and siege their southern provinces. Hopefully that will allow us to end the war soon. We won't be able to afford to fight much longer. And our main army we're going to send all the way round. Oops. There we go. It's a long march, but therefore we avoid that 11k, which I don't want to fight. Hopefully we'll win some of these sieges before that army can regroup and head back down. But, you know, no promises. The sieges begin. We have them under pressure. So we'll get Jemattland and Haugaland and Ingermarland. So that'll be a huge success actually. So that's all we really want. There we go. Big win. Huge win for us. Fantastic victory. We expanded our borders in 3 directions all at once. Well, I guess 2 directions. But 3 provinces. Ingermarland I think is a valuable one, and it's useful for keeping the Christians off our back. Well, not the Christians, sorry. The Muscovite Orthodox Christians, who were going to convert to Catholicism just before we changed to Protestantism anyway, because that's the sort of thing I do. So I'm going to need to remanage the army, sort out the economy, and we'll see how things go. Militarily. Still waiting for our numbers to build up. Norway's threatening us now. Maybe we should try and negotiate an alliance with the Hansa. Am I already allied with them? Let's see. I am allied with... yeah, Lithuania, Livonian Order and the Hansa. Okay. So we've got allies down here as well, which should keep Denmark slightly busy. We are going to have some issues though. If it's facing all 3 of them, that sort of military strength will be a problem. And not easily countered. Whoa, what's going on here? Muscovy is fighting with... has invaded Lithuania. Why have they not called our aid? Don't know if we can deck, but I think Lithuania's in a lot of trouble actually. Okay, so our only ally in the area is actually in a fair amount of trouble. We still got truces going on. What are our current truces? Maybe they've already worn off, that would be good. They're allied with Denmark and Muscovy. But Muscovy is busy. So we've got the Hansa helping us. Okay, but we are at war with Muscovy. Which could be a problem. Time will tell. We need to take Jamaatland as a priority, I think. Maybe it's worth recruiting some more merc units to achieve that. There we go. It's going to be a bit intense. It's an earlier war than we really would have wanted, ideally. Hansa should be able to keep keep Denmark's army trapped, I think. The issue really is, can I defeat Norway's armies before we start having trouble with Muscovy? Let's press the issue on Hålogaland, because then maybe we can claim it as well. Okay, we won the Battle of the Øresund. Which is good for us. Though our ship is in a bad state. So indeed our flagship's almost been sunk. Just a heavy blow. So we're going to siege Jamaatland, hopefully. Though we can't see their army. Which I don't like. Hopefully our military tech is superior and that should help us win. So ideally we'd want to capture a bit more territory. But currently we need to rebuild our manpower back up to, you know, at least 10,000 I think. Which is going to take quite a while. So we could speed it up. Chances are war with Muscovy will come at some point. Their fleet is rapidly getting bigger, if that was theirs. Guess another armory. Need to get that manpower going up. Can invest in new technology. Excellent. Administrative tech. So we're making progress. Technologically. Military tech next. We'll have some big improvements, it looks like. And then we can maybe take the fight to someone on our borders. Is Norway still allied with Denmark? Or Denmark and Muscovy? Alright, I see how where this is going. So these three are now allied against us. Which means we're going to be surrounded. Which could be a problem. Also need to work on getting some more allies. At least we've got the military tech up. Which means we should upgrade. So I think these, well, I think this was the period where Sweden were perhaps at their best. So here we are back in Europa Universalis, and we've won our war with Gotland, adding it back to our home country, and now we're just rebuilding again, as usual. A bit short on men, our manpower's run out again, but probably build some province improvements. Which one improves manpower? The armory does. Looks like the army is what we want. Okay, Muscovy is like threatening us. It's not great. Let's increase our manpower a bit. Muscovy's military strength is probably a lot greater than ours. The navy's probably nowhere near as strong. Unfortunately, we sort of need them to lose Ingermarland. But how we're going to achieve that, I'm not yet sure. Let's see who their rivals are. We're one. Lithuania and Kazan. Lithuania we have an alliance with, I believe. Yeah. So that's good. That's essentially the balance of power we're maintaining. Us and Lithuania together should be able to take Muscovy. In theory. Whether it will work out in practice remains to be seen. Okay. Oh, we want to detach from transport, I think. So we've got our 8 transport boats. We've got our 24 ships. We are building... What are we building at the moment? Building some sort of improvement, which it's not letting me zoom in on. So, let's check our force limits. So, we can have an additional 2 army regiments, and our fleet is still over the limit. Yeah, I think we might need to deck to try and help Lithuania out. Need to distract them. So the way we'll achieve that is we will declare war on, I think, Norway, in this case. Let's get our military spending up if I have turned it down, which I probably have. I haven't turned it down yet, that's good. My forces ready? Not quite yet. It's heading for the southern Baltic Sea, so we can catch his fleet at sea. Okay, guess we'll declare war on Norway. We're going for it. So now we're at war. Okay, of course we don't know who's back to yet. But we shall gather our strength. Prepare for battle. Looks like the hands are at least helping us. I need to stay here, don't I, to stop them from crossing. Actually, the hands need me to stop them from crossing as well. Might need my second fleet to head down quickly. Ah, we've been stopped by the Danish fleet. Okay, that's alright.